Apple CEO Tim Cook has cashed in 13% of his stake in the iPhone maker for about $41.5 million after taxes, marking his biggest share sale in over 2 years. A regulatory filing revealed on Wednesday that the technology titan's boss has sold 511,000 shares of Apple this month at prices between $170 and $174. The disposals generated around $88 million of gross proceeds, but roughly $44 million was withheld by Apple to cover the taxes incurred. Cook was awarded restricted stock units, or RSUs, in September of 2020 that would only convert into common stock if he met certain performance goals. His target was to achieve a total shareholder return, or TSR, in the 55th percentile of the S&P 500 companies over a 3-year period, in which case he would receive 334,000 RSUs. In fact, Apple's TSR was 54.1% over the last 3 fiscal years, ranking it 141st of the 480 S&P companies, or in the 70th percentile. As a result, Cook saw 511,000 RSUs vest on October 1st, or about 53% more than his target amount. And boy, did he not waste any time. Cook promptly cashed out the shares under a trading plan he adopted in November of last year. In other words, he scheduled the sales more than 10 months ago, regardless of how Apple performed in the interim. The executive has made far larger disposals in the past. For example, he sold $752 million worth of Apple stock in August of 2021, netting himself around $355 million after taxes. Following his latest trades, Cook owns about 3.3 million Apple shares, a position worth about $570 million. Apple's stock price surged to a record high of around $200 this summer, lifting the market capitalization of the world's most valuable public company to $3.1 trillion. It has since retreated to about $174, but has still climbed 34% this year. Along with the likes of Tesla and Nvidia, Apple is a member of the Magnificent Seven stocks that have fueled the market's gains this year. The outperformance of the Apple stock has boosted the likes of Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway, who has a nearly 6% stake in Apple, worth over $170 billion today, or roughly half the value of its entire stock portfolio. So now you're up to date and know exactly why the